What is going on, guys? Welcome into Rover Sports, and of course it seems like the internet's going slow, but I think we should be able to pull through. What a great time to be a San Francisco 49er fan. Incredible win against the Tennessee Titans, and just the magical season just continues. It's just an incredible ride. And the game definitely took some adverse turns, but it's time to really try to dive into what we saw here on the tape. So we're first going to get some plays here. We're going to start, obviously, on the first drive. And again, I really appreciate you guys. This is, again, like I said last week, the most important video of the week and time of the week, and it's because of you guys. You guys are fantastic. The Niner Empire is by far the best fan base I've encountered on YouTube, and you guys are very gracious with your time. So here we go. We get Adoree Jackson is really the theme of the entire first half, and it's just kind of fun, to really look at Adoree Jackson, because he got bullied by Kyle Shanahan and the Niners here. Here we get, Kyle Juszczyk, so everybody's getting a touch. That's an easy read. Not much really needs to be said about that throw and catch. Then, let's see, we get a nice end around there to Marquise, so that goes pretty well. Then on 1st and 10, we're then going to get... Let's see what we get here. Probably another run, I believe. So this whole first series was just getting Jimmy warmed up pretty much. I mean, still got a field goal out of the series. But it was really a simple series. I mean, you have Carlos Hyde here. So you're getting everybody involved. And, if you could see out of that right corner here, I'll make it full screen because, I know it looks visually better. But this is, not much really to analyze. I mean, Adoree Jackson's just giving the world and Kyle's just taking it. So Kyle's then knowing that, Adoree's going to have to come up and play some, press in the future. Yeah, here you can see here on the left side, again, Adoree, Jimmy 3-step drop. We're just getting the machine rolled up. It's like practice. This, however, was the first real test of the game, because then they finally come up and press you. It's 3rd and 3 here. And this is this is a magic Jimmy play. Just like the Selleck touchdown, this is Jimmy magic. And, I mean, you try to be critical on Jimmy. We always try to. And let's see here with Jimmy. I mean, maybe Jimmy can go through a couple more progressions here and there. But here you go. You're going to get, I believe, like a 3-man rush. So Jimmy, he stares this down. Nobody's open all over the field. They're only rushing 3-8 or in coverage. So here, watch there. That's where Jimmy has that awareness where he can literally feel the rush coming. And one second, I'm fixing this. But all right, that's better, guys. Thanks. So Jimmy Garoppolo literally he has eyes in the back of his head, and we're going to get a great angle from the other side. And then it's a hold here. I was actually watching with my dad. He's like, yeah, Byard is holding, and or McCain or whoever the heck that player is was holding. And it's true, number 36, LaShawn Sims was holding Trent Taylor the entire way. But this is the brilliance of Jimmy here. Let's roll the tape a little faster. Let's go. So Jimmy Garoppolo, 3-man rush, everybody covered in the 8, and this is a play where your quarterback just needs to make a play. There you see, 96 getting outside, 96, Sylvester Williams getting outside here, and Jimmy here. Jimmy almost goes right into him, but then stops. Again, eyes in the back of his head, magic mobility, and then Jimmy fading away is able to throw the ball accurately, set his feet. That is Rodgers. Watch that last move. Have you seen that before? Again, you don't want to compare, quickly Jimmy Garoppolo to, just Aaron Rodgers, although I have incredibly high expectations for Jimmy, as everybody should. Just this one play is Rodgers-esque. The way he finishes, that, my friends, is Rodgers esque ball to Trent Taylor along the sideline. That is just awesome, awesome stuff. That was one of the biggest plays of the first half. Then let's go to the throw to Selleck, which pretty much cemented the field goal. We get 2nd and 18. We get a deep ball, the good one. Let's see. Yeah, I can pick this one apart a little bit. So these are important plays. I really, really like the concept here. What the Niners, what we're going to run here, I'll call us we're going to run a little smash concept. So we're trying to hold Adoree. So we're going to roll out here, Juszczyk, or it looks like a tight end. It is Kyle Juszczyk. Stop right there. It's looking really nice. So the problem is Jimmy has to throw. He's still getting back. The ball needs to be released now. The ball needs to be released right now to the sideline. It's late by about 1.5 seconds, and that's why the completion wasn't correct. I like the depth. The depth could be better because you have to hold Adoree Jackson. You have to hold the rookie. It's a really good call. It's just the drop is too deep, and maybe we'll see here. It's just instead of a 7-step drop or whatever, I want a 5-step drop. Let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7-step drop. And Jimmy, of course, is very trained. Look at Jimmy's eyes first, looking off. Whole thing's almost beautiful. Throws only in a spot where, again, Keese could get it. The delivery is good. Just the timing is off. And Keese actually ran a nice route because, a lot of people are saying, he can get upfield more. Point is, though, he is trained, though, Marquise. The timing has to be good, the timing has to be better. Maybe Marquise can even take it a little bit more inside, but if he takes it inside more, he'll be giving it away. And maybe Marquise could get more depth in the route. Again, that's one you want to hit. But then Jimmy comes back, and then he sets up 3rd and 1, where then Kyle makes a mature decision. But this one is just such an accurate ball. This is 18 yards, and this is just so accurate. Against these man-to-man coverage and against what Jimmy Garoppolo, what he's really working with, some of these throws needed to be on the money. Let's see from behind here. Jimmy, this is really where you're going to see the accuracy. I could slow-mo this throw, and Jimmy throws it, and the arm angle's a little bit different. Look at the arm angle. See how it's not as high? See how it's not as stiff as usual? See Jimmy plant, leg, and the throw. Very still. And this is just a dime. It's fun to watch. Look at that throw. A dime. Special. Special, special, special stuff. Any way you slice it. Okay, so we get a nice field goal there from Roberto. Robbie gets a field goal in. 38-yarder. Money in the bank. And then I think this is where Adoree gets completely put on skates. Yeah, this is the skates drive for Adoree Jackson. It's where he goes to the roller, where Marquise takes Adoree to the roller rink, to the roller skating rink. And gets him a pair of roller skates for his birthday. USC, Adoree, welcome to the roller rink. Look at this move there. Look at the jam. I love watching the routes, Marquise. And then Jimmy, look at when the ball comes out. Again, Jimmy and Marquise just won. That's where timing is so important with the Kyle Shanahan offense. The timing, the reps, everything works. Watch Jimmy here. Let's just do it regular speed. Timing is perfect. The first move is great from Keese. I like also looking during this film review. We could talk about Jimmy, but why not talk about Keese? Look at the first move. He's got him from the first move. From the first move, it's checkmate. I'm coming after the king. And then Jimmy's going to jab up to the roller skating rink. There it is. I know you guys are from the Bay Area. You guys don't have to go skating in the winter. In the Northeast, though, we got roller skating rinks. Adoree Jackson. to the rink. Here we go now. More Adoree time for the roller skates. It's again, pinpoint Adoree. See ya. Bye-bye. Quick throw. And then we're going to even play with Adoree's head more. We're then going to send all this guy across the formation, make Adoree cover all that ground inside. And then I believe then you should, again, the psyche is with Adoree Jackson there. They don't want to help him. You should try to run it deep. I would then fake in and go out, and that's kind of almost what happens. I would love if Marquise then, like since Adoree is getting beat inside every time by Marquise, I'd love a fake inside and then around and go around and somehow get Byard to stay in the middle, so you just get one-on-one and Marquise can just beat Adoree outside because he's been beating him inside the entire time, kind of playing with his psyche a little bit. I believe then we get Fusco or somebody misses a block. It is, I think, the right guard. He might be playing left guard because of all the confusion, because of the injury on the offensive line. To the right tackle, Smith. So, tell you in a second. Think, does Avery Williamson come in here and get him? Yeah, Avery's going to come in and get him. No, it's a tipped ball. And actually, Goodwin, why not go back to him? He won again. I mean, I know you want to spread the ball around, Jimmy. And Jimmy gets tipped here, but this one, he wins again. I mean, watch him put on the brakes here. I just don't like it, because on third down, why not run like a slant? He runs like a crazy 10-yard out that takes forever, and it's 3rd and 3. So that's the one play that I didn't like. And is this throw open over the middle? Right there, maybe. He actually should have just hit, Selleck, I believe, there instead. So, yeah, a little bit of a disappointing end, okay, to that drive, basically, okay? And also, we're getting no running game whatsoever. So keep that in mind as well. You can't run the ball a lick. Whatever, get more points. You're up again, 6-0. Everybody, you're dominating things, and everything is all peachy and good. That's strange. No wonder. Too far down. Okay. So this is the whole drive. This is the whole touchdown drive that we got here. Oh, yeah. This is Kyle Shanahan. And I guess you guys will keep it PG. But it's basically a mind F. Whatever. I'll say it. Earmuffs for the kids. He mind fucks Dick LeBeau here really good. Little mind fuck. I'll say it again. So it's pretty funny. Sorry to get all vulgar for Niner Empire. You guys, I know, can handle it occasionally. Just for emphasis. I usually don't curse that much on the video. Whatever. Can't send this one out to the executives if I curse. Whatever. All right, anyway. So here he goes. So look here, that's Adoree Jackson. What's going on now? Right before the snap, Adoree Jackson's like, what's going on? What's going on? Suddenly, Byard's trying to make an adjustment. Everybody's trying to adjust. Logan Ryan's then, who am I picking up? Whose mans do I got now? And then basically they do the old switcheroo, but everything's in motion. So then Logan's like, okay, I think I got Marquise Goodwin on this, kind of route. Again, this is right after a punt. And then Logan Ryan's like, okay, I'm covering Marquise. And basically Marquise just runs it up on him and it's an easy completion. But that's Kyle Shanahan's genius. That's awesome here. Awesome audible. I love it so much. It makes the Titans and everybody scramble. And then also Jimmy Garoppolo right after the move is like, I'm not letting you guys reset. I'm sorry. So then they get them on the island, and then nobody knows where they are once they get to the island. Nice. We get a hold here. And here we go. Woo! This is some window dressing, I think, to K. Bourne. This is as sweet as it gets. I mean, this is great coverage by McCann. Great coverage. This is just literally pinpoint. Like, you can't place a ball any better than Jimmy does right there. The drop. We talked about in the other videos how good the footwork is. And against man, honestly, Jimmy Garoppolo, he's been okay with literally like peaking. And against this man with them bringing the pressure, it's not a whole lot of, looking off coverages. Or the looking off is prescribed. It's mostly then having your guy win. When you're in man-to-man, it ain't fancy for the quarterback. It's have your guy win and place the football where he wins. And Kendrick Bourne barely wins here. I can't name many quarterbacks that can make a throw like this, honestly. I can't. Look at how he puts it on the outside shoulder. I mean, unobjectively, I don't care if you're a Rams, Seahawks, or you are a Cardinals fan, or any other fan. The accuracy has to scare you. The footwork has to scare you. The timing of Jimmy Garoppolo and these receivers that are not even like first-round guys. I'm happening to fall in love with all these wide receivers. I don't care that they're untouted. They take up the 49ers underdog mindset, these guys. And I want to keep, I love how Kendrick's playing. I love how Trent Taylor's playing. Even though Trent Taylor dropped a crucial ball in the third quarter that allowed the drive and almost ruined the game, Kendrick Bourne made plays. Made some plays. So anyway, now I finally lost track. Oh, nice play by Marquise here. You guys remember this one where Eric Waldron comes over? So Jimmy there, I mean, that was a bad decision. This is one of his few bad decisions. So Garoppolo, really, really bad decision here. No one can be perfect. And Marquise, I mean, he comes up and saves the day. Kind of a controversial call because at the end, Waldron, objectively looked like Waldron could have had it. Tie goes to the receiver there. Here we go, Kendrick Bourne again. This is easy, though. This is easy stuff. Easy again. I think we're going to get like Logan Ryan on him. Outside jabbing in. I mean, he just puts him on. He takes them to the roller skating rink. That's easy. That's easy pitch and catch, though. I mean, this defense is so inviting for Tennessee. What are they only playing like a cover one high? Again, look at how open this is. Look at how beautiful this is. Cover one high. This is beautiful. I mean, that is so dang easy. It's like, thank you, Dick LeBeau. We'll take all of those, man. All right, keep rolling with that. We'll just take the middle of the field every time. We'll take the middle, no problem. So then Logan Ryan goes second down. Nice little out. And then again, I see this a lot from Garrett Selleck. I see this from the tight ends a lot. Again, Jimmy, the cohesiveness. He threw the ball 39 times in this football game, but look at the little out and up. Love the footwork. Kittle played wonderful football today. He really came out. And George Kittle, rookie, love the mentality already. Trent Taylor, Kendrick Bourne. I mean, well, yeah, these are all rookies. It's pretty scary. And Keese is young. It's scary how Kyle's coaching up these guys. It's a wonderful, wonderful thing. Just love it on 3rd and 4, like third down conversions. That's how you win games. And freaking Marcus Mariota had to take 10 minutes every damn drive. Couldn't get off the damn field. I mean, these third down conversions win you the game. I mean, it was really a battle of time of possession. And literally the third quarter, the Titans squashed everything in the game plan. Marcus Mariota, he put on a clinic, to admit it. Dante Johnson had a lot of problems. Even Eric Reed in coverage had some problems. The running game a couple of times had problems, but it was mostly, the safeties and everything. There you get a little bit jumbled up. And let's go right to the touchdown. And then I believe we're going to bounce to the second half. Yeah. So after this touchdown, guys, we're going to bounce to the fourth quarter where then everything happens. Or maybe the end of the second quarter. So here, Jimmy, I mean, basically, Selleck runs wide open. So if Jimmy wants to hit him there, he can. He comes back, though. Jimmy, again, pocket awareness. The announcer said he looked like Montana, which was pretty funny. The catch, of course. And he gets it to Selleck there. Very nice pocket awareness, again, from Jimmy G. It's getting boring. This guy's getting all A's in class. That's why the Jacksonville defense, that will be must-see television. I mean, because they're going to man you up, and they're going to play Boye and Ramsey. That next week is must-watch, but this is against a Titans defensive front that is fantastic, and a good defense, overall. Very good linebackers. Williamson and Arakpo and Wesley Woodyard, they are one of the best linebacking cores you'll see in the league. Williamson played great. Get a turnover. Brock Coyle causes fumble. 3rd and 4. You get a nice play from Trent here on the out. And this is where, unfortunately, let's see here. Unfortunately, Jimmy tries to make a hero play here for sure. Tries to hit KB. Back of the end zone time. And he was just, again, the reads just didn't offer it. He looked there. Everybody was covered. He came through late on the 3rd read, couldn't get him. It sucked because if you would have ran another play down, the Titans would have had the ball with 1 minute left and no timeout, so they wouldn't have scored that touchdown there. And freaking BS. Oh, man. As much as I love Elvis Doomerville, he hit Mariota. Then they had to play they had like Rashard Matthews and Walker. It was annoying as heck. The 3rd quarter was a wash, as I explained earlier. Mariota dominated that. And it was very, very frustrating to see Johnson continue to get beat and the other guys. But so essentially right now, the 3rd quarter's a complete wash. You're getting outscored, I believe, which is 17-0 at this time because it's 16-3. So Mariota, it was really tough when you were up 16-3 there. This is looking very the old Niners and the Niners that started the year. The fourth quarter, even with Hoyer, and as much as I love CJ, just like the Cardinals game and a lot of other Colts games, whatever, they would have folded up tent. But with Jimmy G, you just felt like at any time they can move the ball. And Jimmy G's coming in cold. That's what's amazing here. You're going to see Byard make a huge mistake, 31, and he stays. For some reason, they double Kyle Juszczyk, and Jimmy finds Selleck down the pipe there. That was a huge, huge play in the football game there. Jimmy to Selleck. Selleck time coming in at just the right time. And then the throw of all throws. Adoree plays him really well here. Like, Adoree gets better during the game, and Adoree's a rookie. He still has speed. I mean, Jimmy and Marquise, though, it's almost unfair at this point. Like, I love the synergy here. And again, no look-offs, nothing fancy, just a slant route thrown, just perfectly leading him. I mean, there's not much analyzation to be done there. So then I think Woodyard gets a sack. They have some issues. 3rd and 11. Let's see here. A-gap comes in. I believe Lincoln misses him. Lincoln plays pretty well. I love how cerebral Lincoln is. He's a special, special kid. If you followed his background from Duke, that's how I know him the best coming in from Detroit, is because he's a medical school guy and an incredibly cerebral, smart guy. Great guy to have on the locker room. He's a good guard, too. He got in the way of one screen pass. I think that the guy's playing well. I'd love to see him stay. Fan of him, and I think he's doing pretty well. So again, big time play. So you get a field goal, and then you hit the big one. You hit the big one, the Bourne here. Let's see Bourne come through, come across. It's cover one, inviting stuff. And this is really nice because it's zone. So everybody's responsible for their parts in the zone. And Jimmy, and look at the extra burst. I mean, this whole drive was just absolutely just fantastic to watch. I mean, this is when I was the most hyped during the game, was this entire drive. I mean, I was almost out of my seat by the second Kittle play. I thought the Niners were going to punch it in. I was just going completely ballistic. When Bourne made that play, KB gives his number to Jimmy. And then KB makes this play. I mean, this is about as much fun as it gets. I mean, we didn't even get to the 2-minute drill yet. Oh, man. Oh, man, is this going to get fun? Is this going to get fun? And then George Kittle here. Where's Kittle? They motion him over. So everybody's late. The nice little motion from Kyle. And then the rub route. Absolutely beautiful job. I believe we had there Lewis Murphy coming in clutch. Even though I don't know if he caught a ball, he runs a perfect route. The rub route, baby. The old pick play to get Kittle down to the 10-yard line. Again, selfless football. Tons and tons of fun. Kittle then, we're going to get a nice little lob from Jimmy to Kittle. Get a penalty. Bad penalty. And then huge play. Marquise playing defense. This game was crazy. Like all the plays that we talked about, all the third downs, the sacks occasionally by Buckner, who played really well. This play saved the game because if Marquise didn't get the ball out of Adoree Jackson's hands, it could have been ice. It could have been game over. Live another day. Thank you guys again. It's been this Niners season has just been so much fun. And then here's the play. It's game over if they hit this. Delaney Walker goes out of bounds. 3rd and 2. I believe we get Solomon Thomas coming in. Everybody stacks them. Look at Brock Hoyle come through. And our friend DeForest Buckner coming through and making a serious play. I mean, the big boy chomping at the bit. Oregon Duck holding Marcus Mariota the Duck in check. And then 4th quarter, Jimmy Garoppolo, national television switches from was it a catch, was it not a catch, what is a catch, to the Patriots winning, and the national audience gets to see the 2-minute drill of all 2-minute drills. George Kittle and Keys helping him get up the football field. So here we're going to see Trent Taylor. He's going to run the out. Or he's just going to run straight across there. Jimmy G, I don't even think this is his first read, really. It actually is. Jimmy pivots and hits. So really, really fun play. And then George Kittle again. They can't guard the middle of the field. A lot of confusion. Playing zone. Wide open, gaping hole. Wesley Woodyard allows it to happen. Let's see. Jimmy again. Oh, that's nice eye manipulation there. It really helped. Jimmy knows. When you're with Jimmy Garoppolo, you feel confident. You feel like everything's under control. Like he can seamlessly take you down. He's as calm, as cool as a cucumber. All of the cliches that you would want to use to describe this guy. Oh, man. And then I love it. To Marquise. And then they go for the win. And Kyle knows exactly what's going on at this point. So Kyle, they spike. And then it's like, F it, let's go for the dang win. We get cover 0. We get the look we want. Let's go for Keith. Let's go to the end zone. Byard comes over and helps. Incomplete pass. And then Robbie Gould sends us off with the winner. Goosebumps. Incredible stuff. I just want to do it slow motion because it's so dang nice. I mean, literally the game is decided on the foot of a kicker. And Robbie says he's having the most fun he's ever had in his career with these group of guys. Dopamine in the brain. In the words of Reuben Savage Foster, that is some extra dopamine in the brain of the Niner Empire. That's dopamine in the brain right there. Bada bing, bada bing. Niners. 3-0. What a ride. What a final drive. I mean, hitting Goodwin, hitting Kittle across the middle, no timeouts, or one timeout to work with, flawless execution. Robbie Gould has been ice all season. The defense played solid. Mariota was a killer on third down in the game. It was looking bleak at points in the third quarter when they went on a 17-0 run, but then you hit Selleck, Kendrick Bourne with the breaking play of the game, and Adoree Jackson put on skates Logan Ryan. With this group of receivers, Marquise Goodwin was able to win today. Kendrick Bourne was really able to win. Trent Taylor made a lot of plays in the game. He played a flawless game of football other than the third quarter drop. You even had Juszczyk getting out and getting some clutch third down conversions. And it really enjoyed the football game again, guys. And the 2-minute drill by Jimmy Garoppolo, I mean, it's almost getting repetitive at this point, but I love doing these film reviews, and you guys are the best. The comments are absolutely awesome. And keep it up, Niner Empire, and also fans of the channel of Rover Sports. I really appreciate y'all hanging out with us as always. Alrighty, guys, the challenges of all challenges, the hottest team in the NFL flies from North Florida all the way to Levi, 4 o'clock, Christmas Eve. I know that it's going to be a holiday, but we're going to try to do a film review next week. It is going to be fun, indeed.